Ikinatuwa ng House Prosecution Team ang kinalabasan ng ikalawang araw ng impeachment trial kung saan iniharap si NBI agent John Mark Calilong kaugnay ng umano'y pagbabanta ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Kaugnay ng magiging strategy at susunod na galaw ng prosecution panel sa impeachment trial, makakausap natin ang isa sa House prosecutors, si Bukidnon Representative Jonathan Keith Flores. Kong, marami pong salamat sa inyong oras. Magandang tanghali.
Good afternoon, Cheryl, and thank you for having me po.
Kong, sabi ng prosecution kahapon, nakascore kayo ng points dito sa day 2 ng impeachment trial kahapon. Sa papaanong paraan po?
Ganun naman talaga ang trial. No? Sometimes you have good days and sometimes you had bad days. So kahapon was a good day for us. And I think ang importante doon is nalatag namin yung ebidensya sa testigo na ginamit namin.
Sa ikatlong araw ng impeachment trial, Kong, papasok na sa cross-examination si NBI agent John Mark Calilong. Gaano kayo ka-confident na mas mapapagtibay nito ang kaso? Kasi ngayon, pinupuna nung sinagot niya na yung kanyang naging training as an expert ay 2 linggo lamang.
Yung training niyo po is 2 linggo lang as far as that particular training is concerned. Wala naman pong sinabi kung may ibang other trainings pa ba siya at hindi din po na-question ng defense yan kung anong other trainings ang nakuha niya to be considered as an expert on that field. So hopefully, he can also state kung ano pa yung ibang qualifications niya para po mas matibay po yung parang qualifications niya as a witness niya.
Ano pa ho yung ating inaasahang hakbang ng prosecution? Ilang testigo mula sa prosecution pa po ang posibleng umupo sa paglilitis ngayong araw?
Ang alam ko po, after the cross-examination, kung may redirect man ang prosecution, pwede pang, kung may time pa po, we might add 1 more witness po this afternoon.
Pero may naka-ready na po just in case na ma-accommodate?
Yes po, may ready na pong witness.
Asahan na susunod na iuupo after po pag natapos na si NBI agent Calilong?
Based sa namin sa request namin po is another NBI agent din po who will be testifying on the investigations I think that they conducted also.
Dito po, Kong, sa takbo po ng trial, nakakasunod pa rin ba sa inaasahang timeline?
Well, kahapon dapat tapos na din yung cross-examination. Kasi 'di ba, we were counting the days nga na isang witness, isang araw. Kaso lang medyo mahaba yung direct examination at hindi natapos kahapon at dapat pagbibigyan din ng time ang defense to cross-examine the witness. So this is the second day na isang witness lang. So ngayon pa lang medyo sira na yung schedules, no. So hopefully naman sa ibang witnesses baka mas shorter yung testimony nila, then we could probably accommodate 1 or 2 in 1 day. That way we could make up sa time naman na nawala.
Sabi po ng kampo ng depensa, haharap din sa trial naman si VP Sara sa tamang panahon. Para sa inyo, kailan ang tamang panahon at may plano na ba kayong ipetisyon sa impeachment court na i-demand nga po ang kanyang attendance?
Well, I think nag-request na po kahapon na tatawagin siya as a witness. No? On the part of the defense naman po, they should decide kung kailan nila ipepresenta si Vice President. That's totally within their discretion po. Kasi strategy din yan nila. Whether she will testify or not, that's totally up to the defense po. So, hindi natin alam when they will present her. But I hope that siguro lahat naman, everyone's waiting na sasagot si Vice President sa charges that were presented before her. Kasi nga, she didn't appear sa Committee on Justice and hopefully this time, haharap siya at sasagutin niya. Para everyone's really waiting for her answers.
So sabi niyo nga po ay kahapon na-request na sana humarap si VP Sara at sabi niyo po ngayon ay depende yan sa sagot ng defense. Pero sino ho ba, di ho ba pwede naman na talagang mapilit po siya na talagang humarap po sa trial?
Alam ko nag-request na po kami. No? Ang tanong na lang po dyan is kung haharap siya. at kung hindi ba nila haharangin yung request namin, nahaharap siya as one of our witnesses. Dito pa lang sa grave threats na article. So, it's really going to depend on anong sasabihin din ng mga lawyers for the defense as far as our request is concerned.
Pero paano po madidepensahan yung pangangailangan kunwari ninyo na umupo po si VP Sara, who has the final say, the court?
Well, yes. Of course, they will present their arguments also bakit hindi siya pwedeng mag-testify against herself. Because di ba, ang basic rule naman po is you cannot testify against yourself. You cannot be forced to testify against yourself. So, discretion po ni Vice President and upon siguro the advice of her legal team siguro, kung haharap siya. No? That's why I was sinasabi ko kanina na totally dependent po sa anong strategy ng defense kung kailan nila ipepresenta at kung haharangin ba nila yung request din ng prosecution to present her as a witness. Kasi as I said kanina din po, no, na importante po na marinig ng tao po ano yung sagot niya sa charges na that were raised in the articles of impeachment. Kasi sa Committee on Justice pa lang, we were all waiting for her to answer na. We were thinking that was the right forum. But now na nasa impeachment court na tayo, hopefully this is the right forum na for her and hopefully then she will also answer the charges.
Naghain ng petisyon sa Supreme Court ang mga kaalyadong abogado ng Vice Presidente para magpababa ng TRO o i-void ang pag-upong presiding officer ni Senate President Escudero or ni Senator Escudero. Ano po ang reaksyon nyo rito?
Well, sa akin naman kahit sino yung magpe-preside, no, for as long as fair ang decision niya on his rulings, no, that's really fine with us, with the prosecution. No? It doesn't matter kung sino yung uupo as presiding officer. Ang importante po is the process must continue and that the presiding officer, sitting as the presiding officer, should be fair and just in his rulings in conducting the trial po.
Puna po ng ilan, maging sa mga netizens, at ito po, kanina I'm not sure kung monitor niyo po na nakausap din natin ang political strategist na si Maluti Kia, both sa prosecution and defense ay yung pagsasalita sa Ingles na sana daw ay Tagalogin para mas maraming makakaintindi. Magbabago ho ba ng strategy or ng lingwahe ang prosecution po?
Tama po yan. No? I think it's important na kung mas in a language na mas understandable sa lahat, that's sa mas nakakarami po, that's better. But like for me, example, Bisaya ako, it's really difficult for me to speak in Tagalog. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it. No? Pero ang importante po is like marinig at maintindihan. Hindi lang po ng senator judges, pati na rin po sa mga tao na nanonood ng impeachment trial.
Paghuli, Kong, ano po ang inaasahan na ma-achieve ng prosecutor today? Last day for this week.
Well, today, this is gonna be cross-examination. So we're hoping na mas strengthen lalo yung testimony ng NBI agent kahapon. At siguro, hopefully din na hindi ganun katindi yung cross-examination ng defense para hindi naman masira po yung whatever testimony na establish na namin kahapon.
Marami pong salamat, House Prosecutor Keith Flores.